Monday morning, alarm goes off at 6:30. You get up, you get ready, you commute, you work 8 hours, sometimes 9, sometimes 10. You come home tired, you eat, you sleep. You do it again Tuesday. Friday arrives. You check your paycheck, and after taxes, after bills, after everything, what is left does not feel like 5 days of your life. It feels like nothing changed. If that feeling is familiar, what I am about to tell you is not about working harder. It is about finally understanding why hard work alone was never going to be enough. My name is Jack, and I spent years trying to figure out why the people who work the hardest are rarely the ones who build real wealth. Hit subscribe if you want honest answers about money that nobody else is saying out loud. Let us get into it. Here is the first thing nobody tells you when you start your career. Trading time for money has a ceiling, and that ceiling is lower than you think. Here is what I mean. When you work a 9 to 5, you are selling hours. Every hour you work produces income. Every hour you do not work produces nothing, which means your income is permanently capped by two things: the number of hours in a day, and what someone else decides your hour is worth. That second part is the trap. Because no matter how hard you work, no matter how many extra hours you put in, someone else is setting the price of your time. Your employer, your manager, your industry standard. You are not in control of the most important number in your financial life. And here is where it gets really uncomfortable. Think about what actually happens to the money you generate at work. Every product sold, every client served, every project completed. You created that value, but the majority of what you produced does not go to you. It goes to the business, to the shareholders, to the owners. You receive a portion, a fixed portion, agreed upon in advance, regardless of how much value you actually create. Economists call this the wage gap, the difference between what a worker produces and what they actually receive. And in most industries, that gap is enormous. This is not a conspiracy. It is just how employment works. But here is what most people never realize. The people who own the business are not getting wealthy because they work harder than you. They are getting wealthy because they own the output of your work. That is the difference, not effort, ownership. And this is the core of the 9 to 5 trap. Hard work builds wealth for whoever owns the system, not necessarily for the person running inside it. So what is the fix? Quit your job tomorrow and start a business. No, that is not what I am saying. Because the 9 to 5 is not the enemy. It is actually one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available, if you use it correctly. Here is how. Step 1. Use your salary as a funding mechanism, not a destination. Most people treat their paycheck as the finish line. Pay bills, cover life, spend what is left, repeat. But your salary should be the starting point, the fuel. Every month a portion of that salary, before lifestyle can claim it, moves automatically into assets, index funds, real estate, ownership stakes in something. You are using employment income to buy ownership, slowly, consistently, over time. Step 2. Stop selling only hours. Start building income that does not require your time. This does not mean quitting your job. It means building something small alongside it, a skill you monetize, a digital product, a small investment portfolio generating dividends, anything that produces income while you sleep, because the moment you have even one stream of income that is not directly tied to your hours, the ceiling starts to lift. Step 3. Understand the difference between income and wealth. Income is what comes in every month. Wealth is what you own. And those two things are completely different. A high salary with no assets is not wealth. It is a well-paid version of the same trap. The goal is not to earn more. The goal is to convert earnings into ownership as fast as possible, because ownership compounds. Salaries do not. Let me make this real with a quick example. Two people, both earning $50,000 per year. Person A spends everything, saves nothing, relies entirely on salary increases. After 10 years, still dependent on their paycheck, still inside the trap. Person B invests $500 per month from day one into a simple index fund. After 10 years, that portfolio is worth roughly $90,000. And it is generating returns whether they work or not. Same income. Completely different financial reality. The 9-to-5 did not trap person B. It funded their exit from the trap. That is the mindset shift. Hard work matters, but hard work inside a system you do not own will always have limits. The people building real wealth are not working harder than you. They are working inside better structures. Structures where effort translates into ownership, not just income. And the beautiful thing is, you do not need to blow up your life to start building those structures. You just need to redirect a portion of what your hard work already produces. Every month. Automatically. Before lifestyle claims it. That is how you stop being trapped by the 9-to-5. And start using it as the tool it was always meant to be. If this changed how you see your paycheck, hit subscribe. New video every week. And tell me in the comments, do you feel stuck in the 9-to-5 trap right now? Because if you do, you are exactly who this channel is for.